low. 33 foul above. Perfect. 4 zeros on the starting line. Carson, 88 up front, number down 35 foul above. Cody, 18, 12 foul above for the win. SH car side, 34, 17 foul above. Cody, getting the win. Ronnie, getting the win, 41 up front, 28 pounds up. Drowning all over the place down there. Charles 87 had a few little shoes about the 100-foot mark.
Need grading for your construction project? We've got you covered at Ronnie Strange Grading. We do all kinds of grading work to get your site ready. Our team knows what they're doing and uses the right tools to get it done right. Whether it's for a house or a business, we're here to help. Contact Ronnie Strange Grading today to get started.
Looking to take your business to the next level? You need more than just attention. You need results. Hayden's Advertisements creates ads that get people to notice and remember. From commercials to product ads and campaigns that make an impact, Hayden's Advertisements delivers high-quality advertising for any business, focused on clear, creative, and effective ads. Hayden's Advertisements helps businesses stand out and get noticed. Hayden's Advertisements, ads that work, results you'll see. Get started today.
Pat Rabbit Stick Show. We got Top Fuel Hank helping host tonight. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
We got Rusty. He's out vacationing down at Myrtle Beach with Travis and Parker and Will and all of them. Somebody said they had issued a citation to Rusty yesterday. I don't know what's going on. They said he's walking around in a Speedo down there, and they got him wrote a citation for indecent exposure or something. I don't know what's going on down there.
I think I seen the arrest on Fox News, and I said that's Rusty. I thought it was that guy from the Christmas Vacation,
Oh yeah.
But it ended up being Rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that guy. So yeah, we might have to chip in and get it, bail him out of jail where he can spend the rest of his week with the family.
I'm sure we can get us a GoFund page together and get him out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, it's been hard this weekend.
Cousin Eddie. It's Rusty.
Boy, this week was some good racing over there. I know it was hot. A lot of action going on. I think we're gonna bring Chad in and let him run over the results with us. Bring him on in. Hey, buddy, how you holding up in the heat?
Not too bad. Got my hair cut thanks to Kelsey at 315 Salon. She'll cut your hair and trim your hair all at the same time, or cut your ear and trim your hair all at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Got it all fixed
and
up.
no extra charge, right?
Yeah, she didn't charge any extra. She's on rack. I don't hear about this, but she does listen to the show. She said so. I told her I'd give her another shout out.
That's right.
Maybe somebody go down there and get their hair cut and mention us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lot of stuff going on this weekend over there. I'm gonna run through the race results from Greer. Paul Mosley, he pulled off the win over Kip Maddox in the pro class. That was pretty good feat there after what they've been through the previous few weeks with his father and all, and that was a good thing. Kip runnered up, and we'll find out here in a minute. His boy runnered up also in junior dragster, so they was trying to pull off the double there and win, but they both settled for runner up. In the foot brake class, Harold Gauld over Brent Hyatt. We can talk about that. I think they met up. I think you said they met up in the first round, didn't they?
Yeah, that's right. Harold and Brent, I think they were the very first pair in line, actually. So, I think they were within a round of each other or tied maybe in points coming in. So, Brent did get the win over Harold. So, from a point standpoint, Brent obviously
racked up some points.
Yeah, patted his toe. Let me tell you about it. Harold actually the prior race, Harold got runner up again. So Harold he was in sole possession second in points, and then Brent I think was third. So obviously with Harold getting knocked out first round and Brent winning that round and going on to the finals, so he should have boosted himself back up there.
Yeah. Phil was deep, wasn't he?
Me and Phil was the semifinalist, so and Phil was straight through, so didn't gain too much on him at all there. So
yeah. In the junior dragster class, it was Bo Sims over Carson Maddox. That was a good one. Bo he strapped a triple O perfect light on him in the finals. I think Carson, they've been fighting some carburetor stuff, and it was good to finally get things dialed in. He was driving good for the day. And I think Bo and them, they headed up to Bristol for some big junior dragster ordeal.
Eastern Conference Finals.
Eastern Conference Finals, I believe they call that.
Yeah. Well, I wish them the best of luck. Motorcycle, we had, I think, a few extra motorcycles over there this week, but that Joe Ortiz, he pulled the win off of Ken Ford. I think Ortiz, he won a Union the other week. He's the real deal. He can get up on it. Team racing, it was Matthew Sis over Hunter
Michael Vane.
It's good to see them out there. I'm hoping we can get a few more team racing participants here in the upcoming future. 490 Outlaw, it was my buddy Ronnie Strange. He picked the win up over Charles Wright. They've been knocking on the back door and doing well with the old car, and they finally got it together and things lined up for him. And I think he's going to get him some more wins in the near future in that thing.
Hey, the guy that run it up in Sportsman, I'm gonna give a secret out. He was at Greer Thursday night practicing, and I noticed he kept coming around. He had deep on the window. I'm like, he's got deep. It's test and tune. And then I didn't pay it no attention until Saturday night. There he was, and there he was in the final. So practice makes perfect. Looks like because he used that opportunity. Because I'd never seen this truck before. I might have just been missing it, but to me, I think he was new to the Sportsman class, and ends up he's runner up. So that test and tune on Thursday night paid off.
Oh yeah.
I noticed him earlier on in the race. I didn't know who he was, but he was making some fairly solid runs, for just old street truck. So then I didn't even they run right behind us. So halftime, I'm back to the trailer writing my information down. But then, like Hank said, lo and behold, he was there in the finals. But talking about going deep and Harold Galt, he started out shallow staging on the day. Then by the end of the night, he's in there deep. So at 77 years old, he's still showing his versatility of changing things up there. So
I've never seen nobody like him. We'll sit up there on the fence and watch him, and you just don't know what he's going to throw out there. I mean, he's something else.
Yeah, he was solid on me. And then I think Brent went red on him in the finals, but I think Harold was still 00 himself even in the finals. So
you got messages.
And it was good to see Dunaway getting down to 3 cars back out in the OS 10 there.
Yeah, he was. I think he was 605, 605, 605. Then it went to a 4, and I think he went a 3 with 8 off of 4 against Paul and at 3 cars. I thought he was going to mess around there and pull it off. He ain't been racing in a while, and he's been back the last few weeks and doing well.
I gotta say this too. So, juniors normally runs before foot brake there. So, I'm pretty sure it's the semifinals of juniors, and I wish I could remember who Bo ran now. But anyway, they lead
in the semifinals. He run the Humphreys.
Okay.
Talking about Bo. Three.
So they lead the line, and you hear Bo. He just starts banging. I mean, he's ripping again. And I thought my stars. And then all of a sudden, he's only like 2 above his dial, and I'm like, my stars. How much is this kid holding? So, but I mean, he was beating it early and often. I was like, geez, Louise.
Yeah, he will flat work a throttle.
Yeah,
flat work a throttle. Anybody else? We got the VMP this past week. We had old Cheap Heat picked him up another win. He had a shootout on Thursday night. He picked up the win. He said he paid for his entries and won enough money to get him through the weekend. I seen he was down to 16 cars in the 20 grander, and so he's still rocking and rolling out there. That's about a 4-week stretch that I think he's won some money and had been at the top of the race results lineup somewhere.
Yeah, I messaged him Thursday night. I said, "Good job on your win." He's like, "Man," he says, "I was just making time runs. I was dialed honest." I thought, I wonder what his version of honesty is. So,
somebody else at VMP, Ray Miller, and I just know him through ties with Jamie and Terry. But he won. Was it on Friday night? Won the 10K.
That's right.
Ray Miller the third. They call him. Yeah, they call him Ray. Yeah.
Ray.
Next gen race cars.
Yeah.
And they pretty too. They nice.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, he's done good. He's done good in that car. He's won. He's won some NHRA races with that thing. He's won some bracket races with it, and like I said, this weekend he's picked up another win. So yeah.
I know. I spoke with Jamie up at Bristol, and she's talking about they were going to VMP. If it's my understanding, I think Ray had finished up a customer's car and was delivering it to them at VMP. So that was one of their main purposes in going.
It worked
Did you see? I saw it on Facebook the other day. Did you see the car, Chad?
I did not.
Another masterpiece, really. And
Nice.
that thing is yeah. So yeah.
I tell you what, that I've seen a video of his car, and I mean it had a retractable steering column and all kinds of bells and whistles on it, and I'm like, man, this just state of the art.
Yeah, that's like, what else can they come up with to put on these things? And all at once you're like, wow, how'd they even think of that?
Yeah.
And there it is. So yeah, I mean, backup cameras and their names are in there. They got lights in those, and I mean, it's I mean, I bet it's got 50 miles of wiring in it. Just wire all that stuff up. Yeah.
Do you have any more? Didn't you have some people down in South Georgia do some good, Hank?
Yeah, I talked to Chris Childers, and he won it. He won down there on Saturday in Division. I think that's Division 2 in Super Comp. That's his second win of the year, and both of them's come from South Georgia.
Oh yeah.
But in the finals this past weekend, he had to run Ashley.
Oh.
So he had to run his sister in the finals, and he told me it was tight at the finish line. And he said, I asked him, I said, where's that put you in points? And he said he'll be leading the points when they go to their next Super Comp race.
Yeah.
So I said, well, just hang in there. That's good. He said that did you see the Winner's Circle interview? And I said, no, I missed it. And he said the guy kept calling him Andy. And I said, Andy? I said, how do you get Andy out of Chris? And he said, well, he thinks between Chris and Ashley, he come up with Andy. So I was like, okay. So, but yeah, I mean, he's doing good. I mean, that's quarter mile. 890? I think Super Comp's 890 quarter mile. So he's got South Georgia figured out.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, it sounds like it. Oh.
Yeah, and then you beat your sister. So that's probably a pretty good family rivalry between him and her and Daryl. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw Chad Taylor also won one of the races in Top Dragster. He works at Par for Scott, and I think JJ Brock got down to 3 cars and one of them in Super Gas. But I'm like you, I went through the NHRA points just out of curiosity as they stand as of this past weekend, JJ's third in the nation right now in Super Gas. Jack
Chris is number 2 in the nation, I believe, in Super Comp, I think.
They showed him number 2 in the division.
Yeah.
On the national, I think he was like 9th or 10th, I thought. So, but he hasn't gone to as many events as some of them. So, he's still got a chance to get full claims with entry point or, gate points. But Jackie's actually 5th in top sportsman. Shout out to him. And then Chad's 9th in the nation right now in top dragster. But on the division level, I said Chris showed 2nd in Super Comp. Dave Morris is 3rd in Super Gas. And then Jackie's also 3rd in top sportsman for the division as they stand right now. There's still obviously a lot more racing left to go. But, shout out to them for, for the early success so far.
I saw, correct me if I'm wrong, but I talk about Chad up there at Par. His wife, was it his wife? I think she won a Wally. It's South Georgia in the class racing where they do the class. I think I saw where she had picked up her first Wally. So congratulations to her.
Yeah, Morgan.
Yes.
What about just, I don't even know, before we move on to get Ronnie in here, did y'all get to watch any of the HRA footage and stuff? What y'all think about any of that?
I watched some of it. I didn't get to watch a lot of it, but I thought the coverage was real good. I mean, it was, I thought they done a very good job with their coverage and interviewing folks and all, for it to be the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I seen old Josh Peak on there. He got promoted to president of IHRA. So, congratulations to him, too. So, he'll be the president of IHRA.
Nice.
I know a lot of good things was said that I've just, the buzz on the internet, a lot of people really liked it. I wish them the best. They used to be the, for guys like us, that was the premier organization at one time.
Right. I think it's going to get better. I think, probably people were kind of, probably couldn't make up their mind where they wanted to go or not, just because they didn't know what to expect. But then now they know what to expect, and they saw where the purse was paid and everything IHRA said they was going to do, they did. So I think the next race, it'll probably be a little bit more. I mean, I know it's hard. It's probably going to be hard to get the big names, because you're not going to pull names out of NHRA, because, I mean, I'm sure they got contracts and but still, there's plenty of professional racers out there that can step over to IHRA in all categories, really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I think if I saw I didn't get to watch any of the coverage. I've seen some of the highlights that they posted on Instagram and stuff. But I mean, I think they're in the finals. I mean, Scott Palmer and they both went in the 3s. I mean, that's might not have turned the world around, but who doesn't like seeing competitive racing?
Oh, yeah.
Threes,
Right.
3s or 4s or whatever. I mean, as long as it's competitive. So
yeah, Tony Wilson won Pro Nitrous.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him. He just right up the road here in North Carolina. But I think he went. Didn't he go like 370s? I believe it was. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I know on the sportsman level. I mean, I saw like Troy Williams and some of them there. Matt Daddis. So I mean, it attracted some of the
Matt
bigger.
Daddis won Superstock. Matter of fact, he won Superstock. Matt Daddis did, and then
Yeah.
the Elrods. The Elrods, they notorious. They used to be bad boys back in the IHRA days.
Oh
and,
yeah.
They picked up right where they left off.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the the Super Stocker, they said that was a brand new car. He just finished it up like a few days before the event. So,
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we know what kind of racer he is. He's he's an excellent racer. So
for sure,
he brought the right car. Yeah, but like I said, I hope. I mean, I'm gonna watch it. If they stream it, wherever how they do it, IHRA TV, I'm gonna watch it. I think they'll be, like I said, I believe the fields. I believe they'll double by the time. If they were 6, I believe they'll be 12. If they was 8, I believe they'll be 16. I just believe I think that just motivated some of these racers to come out. Get the cars out of the garage. It's been in the garage for some years. And just like the funny cars in the top fields, those with just a little bit of sponsorship, they can go run IHRA.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I enjoy watching it.
Well, let's bring 490 winner Ronnie Strange in and talk to him about his day at the track. Hey Ronnie, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How about you?
Y'all still celebrating up there with that win this weekend?
We'd like to be, but we had to go back to work.
Oh, I tell you what, I was sitting over there parting with your dad when you was sitting there at 3 or in the semifinals, and you running definitely the baddest dude out there, old Bagwell. And when you turn that wind light on, he got up out of his golf cart and was doing the nature boy and strutting around out there, man. Now he was happy as all get out. I was so tickled for all y'all. And then when you went out there and pulled off the win, I know y'all worked hard trying to get that car dialed in, and you've had it dialed in, and just stuff just ain't fell the right way. And but Saturday you look good. We sure was tickled to see you win.
We had some good luck for sure. And
is that an old Pro Stock car?
It was actually a Pro Nitrous car, PDRA
Okay.
Pro Nitrous car.
Yes, sir. It's pretty. I know that. I know it's Ford. I know it's Ford all the way because I know how you and Tom are. Yeah, it don't get parked in the yard if it's got anything else wrote on it. I can promise you that. Yeah.
If it does, we make fun of it.
That's right. Yeah. Congratulations on your win. Like I said, I know you've been working on this thing probably 2 or 3 years now, off and on.
We have been, and just had a lot of little stuff that got in the way, Yeah. Probably some of it my fault for not being able to spend the time with it that I really needed to.
Yeah. You got a combination you can work with now.
Yeah, I think we do.
How much you got that thing turned down? It sounds like it only sounds like it's turning 5,000 RPMs down the track.
It's got a little left in it.
A little. I hear you a little. Yeah. I'm like you, Chad. I was like, that thing is he gonna mash the gas or is it just coasting down through there to go 490?
He's running on 2 barrels.
Yeah, that thing ought to run 450s or quicker. So yeah. You still got your Mustang? You still got your blue Mustang?
No, I sold it.
Oh, okay.
A guy in Texas has it now.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Okay. Because y'all had that one a long time too.
That's actually the first race car I had. I built that thing in probably, 82, 83.
Nice.
I know you've run dragsters, you've run bracket cars, and you run the 490s. I know probably the answer is going to be, but you prefer a certain one, or you just enjoy driving them all? I've
really had fun doing this 490 stuff, and You know, I bracket raced for years and years, and now my son Trey does it, and I enjoy helping him.
Yep. I
And
know
then
your
he
dad.
helps me
Yeah.
when we do the
Yeah, he helps
490.
you on the 490. Yep.
Yeah.
But I know your dad. You know, I've known him a long time too. He loves that. He likes that heads up stuff probably
Oh,
as
yeah.
good as anything. You know, he's a old school kind of run what you run, who gets there first deal.
Yes, sir.
Kind of fella. You know, easy going, but yeah, he likes to go fast.
I know we used to run up and down the road, Shady Side Wire Shoals, and there was a time Ronnie, when he rode in the gate, he was probably at the end of the night, he's going to be one you might have to deal with. And, you know, as the years, he slowed down. He's not a weekly warrior like you were there at one time. But I think just from looking as a perspective, because I part right there with him, I've watched him win a lot of races. I've celebrated with him. We've hung out and done a lot of things. But I think he likes helping Trey also. But I think he likes sitting over there pampering that grandbaby more than he does anything anymore.
He is my biggest little fan.
She's a cutie, and I tell you what, I sat there and watch y'all, watch her, you know, hang out with y'all, and I think you told me before that when she comes over to the house, she wants to watch racing, and she's all about the racing. So that's awesome. That's awesome.
What was you run with Badwell? I missed that run. I don't know if I was coming around the staging lanes when y'all ran.
I think you were.
What was the numbers on that run?
I won a 492. He won a 94, I think.
Okay.
And I think he got out of it a little bit, and I kind of snuck up on him.
I think old Blue was smoking on top end. He just misjudged.
Yep.
Me and Mark Davis sat up on the hill and argued about who won. I had somebody else in the finals, and he's like, well, Ronnie Strange won. I'm like, Ronnie Strange won. I'm like, really? And I'm like, I thought Bagwell won, and he's like, no, Ronnie run that white Camaro. I said, oh, that white Camaro, I saw him let out of it a long time ago. And he said, that was the finals, dummy. I'm like, okay. I said, I'm glad Ronnie won. You know, that's a Greer man right there, buddy.
It was a long time coming. That was probably as satisfying a win as I've ever had.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because those guys are tough.
Oh, they are. They are.
You can watch them in qualifying. You watch them in qualifying. I mean, it's 490, 491. You know, I'm like, oh my goodness. I mean, I don't know why they don't jump into bracket racing, because they can dial 490 and run it.
Yeah.
So you're right. To win a 490 race like that, you've done something.
You got Jeff chiming in there. So congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Yeah, he joined the point Saturday and went on to win. That was a good thing. We should have joined him a little sooner, I guess.
How
I
many
noticed,
got left?
I don't know
how
how
many
many
490 racers got left? 2?
I think it's 4.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, one more at Greer, and 2 at Shady Side, and 1 at Farmington.
Are you gonna run all of them?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been to Farmington. I would like to.
Yeah. Well, I hope you do, since you've joined the points. I'm sure the rest of them don't want you to come, but we want you to go.
I would like to. If I can work it out, I will.
I noticed Trey, he's all up in the middle of that, and I ask him all the time, y'all go out there and qualify, and I'll be 491, 92, and you know, I'm like, what do y'all do? Do y'all just y'all speed it up, or will y'all let you know, because cars will pick up with weather and stuff, or will y'all just let it come to it? And how much of who makes the final call on it? It sounds like y'all work off RPM and try to pick it up and get her dialed into that 490. Who makes is Trey got the authority, or do you do the? Are you make the call, or is Trey at the point where he's making the calls now, or?
He does it most of the time, and we discuss it, but it's usually what he says is what we do. And I couldn't do it without him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
he ain't trying to knock you out of the seat, is he?
He's
he ain't trying to knock you out of the seat. Huh?
He's wanting to, but I got to have something.
I know, man. Yeah, let Daddy drive something, please. Yeah.
He probably will eventually, but not for a while yet.
Not right now, no.
Who's responsible for patching the parachute?
He does it.
Oh,
Trey does it.
I'm glad to see it stayed in when it needed to this past Saturday.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. It could have been me, but I let it shake the tires real hard at the end of the burnout, and I'm gonna blame it on that.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the final round. I know from a spectator's viewpoint, was it as bad in the car as it looked from the outside on top end?
I didn't like it very much. I put it that way.
Yeah. I was like, oh, my stars. I done drawed up and puckered up, and I'm thinking, well, if I'm drawed up in that way, I can't imagine how Ronnie is in there. So.
It got a little loose down there.
Was that from you driving? Was you looking, or?
It just wanted to go to the right a little bit. When it got out of the groove a little bit, it just got loose.
Okay.
How long you been racing, Ronnie?
I guess I probably started, 79?
Wow.
And I quit for a few years and came back, and I don't know.
Your dad got you started, or was he get you started, or you just picked it up on your own?
Well, I picked it up on my own, really, but it was because of him.
Yep.
I
can remember going over to William Cook's, and there'd be your dad. He'd be over at William Cook's at least once a week, just doing something or getting something or just hanging out.
Him and Williams' buddies.
That's been back in the 70s.
I guess the first time I remember your dad, he had a white 68 Mustang. I don't even know how old I was, but he had a little white 68 Mustang. I think he had like a 428 or something in it, OFE motor.
Yeah.
And he run it. And then years later, I guess, when I kind of butted up with you, but I remember him when he was running back. That's a long time ago.
It was the same way.
You ever thought about doing any 470 racing?
I did one at Union. I guess it was last year. And we did pretty good, but then I broke a dry shaft and we didn't get to finish it. So.
Yeah. Because there's no doubt it'll run 470s.
Oh, yeah.
Probably without spraying it.
It's real close.
Who does your motors?
Scott at Par.
Oh, okay.
And
he's got you tuned up.
He done an excellent job with it.
Yeah. So
I've been very happy.
Your next race is at Greer?
At Greer.
Okay.
You mentioned it ended up being blue there at the end. You said that was your first race cars. I guess I don't remember. So you had that car before? I guess my first thought of knowing you from racing is when you ran the 57 T-Bird. So you actually had the other Mustang before it?
I did, yes.
Okay.
I was actually a teenager when I originally built that car.
Okay.
And I had a street car that I tried to race some, and I kept stripping stuff off of it and trying to make it go a little faster. And I finally come to the point where it just didn't work anymore. So I built that car. And that's when I quit for a while, and it sat in my yard for years. And we got it out and redid it and run it a while. And I had the opportunity to get that Thunderbird, so I jumped on it and I ran it for a long, long time. Still got it.
No, you do.
Oh, you still got the Thunderbird?
Still got it.
Okay.
We're gonna try to make some updates on it pretty soon and bring it back out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Does your dad still have the Mustang too?
He does.
I was told that was an ex Dino Don Nicholson car.
I think it was, but I can't prove it.
Yeah.
It's a Don Hardy car, and he never kept any records of him.
So it probably is then.
Probably.
Yep. So I remember the blue Mustang. Didn't Dale Maddox? Did they build that car? Is that the one that sat down there in the middle of the shop for a while?
It did. They redid it
Yeah.
a few years ago.
Yeah.
Updated
You still got it. You still got
No,
it.
No, I sold it.
Yeah, the guy in
that's
Texas
right.
got
In
it.
Texas. I'm sorry. That's right. Texas.
But he's grudge racing with it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I did see a couple of videos of it. He changed it up some, but it still looks good.
Still blue.
Different color blue, but it's still blue.
Okay, because that was a good looking blue. That's almost a petty blue.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So Trey, he'll get back in the dragster now.
Yeah. We're gonna try to run it Saturday.
Okay. I've ran Trey more than anybody out down there, I believe. I mean, me and Trey, we either run Dash for Cash or we run first round every week. I don't know
It
how.
seems like it.
Yeah, I'm like, where's Trey? I know he's around here somewhere because we're gonna have to run. So yeah, I prefer to run him in the Dash for Cash, not first round, because it don't work out too good for me. So yeah, he's a good boy. I tell you, he's grown up. You know, he's went from look. You know, we've watched him go from a kid to a grown man. You know, so yeah.
He actually started 8 years old in junior dragsters and has raced pretty much ever since.
Yeah.
He was very solid them last 2 or 3 years there in juniors. That was the years I was announcing there, and I mean he was very solid. Drove top end really well. So
Yeah.
Has
Yeah.
Paula ever raced?
No, she has not.
No race, huh?
I've mentioned it to her a few times, but she's not really interested.
Would she rather come to a race or a Clemson Tiger football game?
That's probably a toss-up right there.
I figured you were gonna say Tigers. Yeah, yeah.
We will take in a football game.
I know y'all big Tiger fans.
Oh,
She
yeah.
wants to be a cheerleader, she said. Paul said, I want to be a cheerleader.
Yeah.
She's a good cheerleader, too.
Yes, she is. She takes care of us at the racetrack for sure.
Yes, she does.
Well, I tell you what, y'all. I pit right there beside y'all. Y'all a good family. I see y'all on Facebook. Y'all do a lot together, and y'all inspire people. I'll tell you what. But I'm telling you, 4 more races, you need to chase them points, man. Pick you up.
Yes.
Get all up in the middle of that.
If I can make it work, I'm going to.
I tell you, Ronnie, he's the most laid back person I ever seen at the racetrack. I mean, I've never seen him walk fast. I've never seen him run. He don't talk fast. He just like, it is what it is. I don't believe. Do you ever get upset about anything?
I do.
Okay. Well, you hold it in well at the racetrack because you're the coolest dude.
Well, most time at the racetrack, I don't get upset, but
yeah,
I guess because I'm just happy to be there.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Well, man, I appreciate you coming on here with us, and like I said, hopefully we can get Trey up on here one of these days real soon, and he's about due to win something.
I hope so. He is. He's due. He's been pretty close and just hadn't been able to close the deal.
And racing is tough, man. You can be over there driving good, and just one little thing get you out of the way, and then it's tough. Like I said, you're running over with the toughest bunch.
And you go up there and put a real good package together, and it ain't good enough.
Yeah.
Seems like, especially at Greer, it's just like, what else can I do? It's almost double load dead on just to go around.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, we appreciate you being on with us.
I enjoyed it
very much, and just keep at it. I'll see you over Saturday. So y'all gonna be there?
Yeah, we're gonna be there.
All right, buddy. You be good.
Congratulations, Ronnie.
Thank you. Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Ronnie. Thank you for being on the show.
All right, thank y'all. We'll see y'all later.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Well, now we got Chad. He's we didn't get him on here the other week. We want to talk to you about this Bristol win on Sunday up there. I just jotted a few things down. First of all, congratulations, and we were tickled. We were tickled watching. But I know I got a text where you was having trouble spinning up there, and you thought your tires would last a little bit, had more life left in your tires than you was receiving up there. But how happy was you when Travis and Amber was able to bring you a set of slicks up there? And that had to be pretty good.
Yeah. That was on the Thursday night. It's a test and tune plus the Gamblers race. But, I guess I was just basing everything off of my number of runs in my log book. But I sat there and looked at the tires in the garage leading. I was getting everything ready to go up to Bristol. And honestly, it crossed my mind. I'm like, I might, in my mind, I'm like, do I want to go ahead and put them on? Don't want to have any issues. You're going up there for spending that kind of money, entry fees and stuff to get in. You don't. Last thing you want something silly to keep you out of contention.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, man, I guess the penny pincher in me's like, whatever. But I don't know. You know as well as I do. You can have 10 sets of tires and one set might last longer than others. And yeah, I know by my log book, I thought I would have had plenty more runs, but I have made changes to my car. I've got a different converter and stuff in it now than I've ran in the past. So, I may just have to, refigure my numbers but yeah, it was the way my car was Thursday. I would have never been able to have done what I've done. So, I knew Travis and Amber were coming up later that night. So luckily I had caught them as they had already left their house, but wasn't more than 5 minutes away. So, they were nice enough to go back to the house and pick them up and bring them up there. So, got the, I said they had a Hoosier tire rep on site, and I'm like, will you be would you change tires even if I don't buy them from you? And they're like, yeah. I said, well, does it matter if it's not in your brand? They're like, no, we don't mind. So anyway, I was over there first thing Friday morning to get them changed and put on. So
also, that first day or so there, I seen you was 11, 12, 16, 19, and had one win light. What'd you do? Just keep plugging, or do you change up anything, or
first round on Saturday. I lead the start line. I'm 11 at the tree, and my man lays down 3 total beside me, and I dropped to dead on, which I did end up winning a best losing package first round, which was ironically a free set of tires from Hoosier. So
yeah, I saw that.
But a buddy of mine, Nick Lucas, he's like, man, he says, you keep laying down solid laps. He says everybody can't keep being that good beside you. I said, well, man, you haven't seen my logbook how it's been at Greer this year. I said this is a perfect example. I mean, I feel like I've raced solid, just can't find a win light. But yeah, and I've told everybody. I mean, I didn't really drive no better on Sunday than I did any other day while I was up there. It's just the other days the luck didn't fall my way, and Sunday it did. So,
what about the lap with Pollard? Wasn't that a key lap that you got by? Was it
Pleward? Yeah, Brad Pleward. Yeah. So, I guess that was maybe 6th round. We're down to 9 cars, and he's 004 and I'm 24. And so, I mean, typically when you're already 20 numbers behind at the start, I mean, and especially the way my luck had been, I wouldn't have given myself much of a chance. But, all I can do is drive my side of the run. So, I mean, I went down and, tried to get it to where I could drop to dead on, which, I mean, I could tell I was going by him there at the stripe. But, yeah, I think he got a little happy with the gas pedal and left me enough room there. They're again just another prime example of needed the luck to go my way, and it did on that run. But I would definitely call that one my lucky break or my luckiest run.
Well, I've run you before just this season, and I had a lap where I left just a little bit to get in on, and and that'll lead to my other question here in a little bit. But I mean, you just went down there and just put it inside the circle and like it wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? But you talk about them people on the other side throwing packages down on you. It takes that to beat a guy like you. I mean, it's tough. But how many of them World Foot Brake Challenge races have you run up there at Bristol? How many of you? This was the 19th year. How many of you participated in?
I know I went to the first 2 they had back at the beginning, and then I didn't go for probably 4 or 5 years there. I know the years that I ran for points down at Carolina, seemed like Carolina always had a points race that same weekend. I know the WFC is always usually around 4th of July, so I'm going to say out of the 19, I've probably been to 12, 13, 14 of them maybe.
And this is the first one you've been able to
win. Yeah, I made a 20 grand final. They've changed their format some over the years. I'm pretty sure I saw according to the article or the write-up that Jessica wrote that was 8 years ago. So I'll take her word for it. But if my memory serves me right, it was a 10, 20, and a 10, and I had to run Nick Hastings in the final there, and there again, talking about having things go your way. If you'd have told me Nick Hastings, I'd be like, I want to think he's like maybe 50 something on the tree. And I was better than that, but he obviously sprayed up, used his run and dropped. But there again, he just caught me on a run where my car picked up more than I expected, and that's back when I was on gas and stuff of that nature. So yeah, I mean, people keep asking me why I keep making some of the changes to my car that I do, and I mean, not that my car was bad before, but you can't leave nothing on the table, in my opinion, to go off to some of these big races. So, I mean, you see the guys that's on alcohol or using certain converters or using certain things, and you think, man, the curiosity in me just wants to know, is there really that much of an advantage or a difference in it? So that's the reason I've made some of the changes to my car as
well, I was, in fact, I was talking to Joel, but I mean, just like, I think some of your success is you're always chasing that kind of thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the racing season was over with last year at the end of the year. It was the end of the year, and you put a converter in your car to go up there just to test and tune, and it's like the end of the year, and it was leaving and doing all that. But that's what I was telling Joel Maddox. We were talking about you, and I'm like, I'm like, I ain't even thinking. I'm thinking about Christmas and New Year's, and but you're getting your stuff ready. You don't play around, and but just like that, you willing to try to get better. My next question is, you're probably is the most versatile driver. I mean, dragster, door car, top bulb, bottom bulb, slowpoke race. It don't matter. You get in on all of it and your success. Naturally, I'd say you got to have a good light for any of it to ever work. And then some people are better finish line racers. What do you, if you had to answer the question, what are you the best at? Are you the best? What are you a better? What's your best? Naturally, you want the whole package, but are you start line man or finish line man, or
which end are you better at?
Which end do you prefer to be the better on?
Well, I think to me, it's a little bit of a loaded question. I think my car helps me look better on both ends, actually, but especially the top end. I mean, and that discussion just brought up. I mean, I salute Stevie, I salute Bo Sims, I salute some of these guys. I've never learned or understand the strategy, and they're going back to what I was saying. We talked about that this weekend or when we was up at Bristol. I mean, there's people, and Brad's Pleward's one of them. I mean, they can hold 5-6 numbers and know what to do. And yeah, I mean, I think he messed up on me, but he still was able to get to that point using that strategy. But I just feel like my car helps me on the big end, on top end stuff. And I don't know that I don't necessarily knock the tree over all the time. I just feel like if I find something that works, I feel like I'm consistent enough or systematic enough. I don't want to use the word robotic because I'm not that, but if I'm 12 at the tree, I'm content with being 12. Some people, delay boxes. Some of y'all can roll your numbers in and out or whatever. I'll just say if I can be 12 and run my number and somebody beats me, Yeah, that's been beating me a lot at Greer and stuff, but still. So I don't know that I would say I focus more on the top end, but I think it's more because my car makes me look that way. So
do you race different? Do you think different? Like going to Bristol for $20,000 and coming to Greer, is that a different mindset, or is it? This is what we got. You don't change nothing up. You just go.
Once I'm staging up, I don't know if I'm at Bristol. I don't know if I'm at Greer, Shadyside, Darlington. None of that. To me, the way that the way racing is and the way the numbers, it's a numbers game. You got to have the numbers. It don't matter if it's a $20 test and tune grudge race or a $20,000 fine. I feel like I feel like I have to go up there with the same mindset each time.
Okay. What else you got, Tom?
I just want to mention, because you're very well deserving of it, and I know you might get tired of all the praise, but 08's when you won the Summit Super Series World. I mean, that was like, I mean,
that's when you won the trailer, right, Chad?
Yep.
Trailer, same
still got it.
Same trailer I got today, same golf cart. I don't think I can get rid of the golf cart. My kids won't let me do that. But the trailer, it's probably worth more to me than what I could sell it for. So I'll just keep it for the time being.
That's right. Yep.
But through it all, you got 4 Greer Track Championships, 2 Shadyside, 3 at Carolina. I was there and witnessed the 2020 Division 9 bracket finals, and you've got, we talked runner-up 10Ks at Greer. You've 5Ks, had to ring yourself at Greer. Many more. I think a year or 2 ago, you took off, went to Mooresville. 3, you run pro on Sat. But I mean, you've got a lot of stuff under your belt that you've accomplished. What else? Because you still, I know you feel like an old man, but you still got a lot of racing left. What do you got? Are there anything big out there that you? I mean, I know you drove Stalker for Donnie and them for a little bit. Have you thought about pursuing NHRA? I mean, like, where do you just happy with going to Greer and go run some of these big buck stuff here and there? Or do you got any desire to do anything bigger is what I'm getting at?
Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if that's always amazed me, you see the big money events and it's a lot of the same crowd that's always at them. I'm like, man, I mean, at one time, I think I would have thought, that was the dream to live. But I don't know. As I've gotten older, I don't know. I mean, the winning the bracket finals. I mean, obviously, I've kind of done this in a backwards order. I mean, I won a world championship, but I'm telling you, winning the bracket finals in 2020, that ranks up as much of a memorable race, and not I'm glad I could do it, but just to me that whole weekend, I mean, you got Kip winning top,
Greer. I mean, it was
all Greer show out. I mean, I love stuff like that. I still remember. I know this is going to sound crazy. I love the bracket finals. I really do. I mean, I know that ain't the most prestigious races anymore, but just the history and stuff. But I can still remember at Rockingham after first round, I want to think it was 56 top cars left, and 28 of them was Greer cars. So when y'all all went around for second round, you had left lane and right lane of the other 28 cars, and you had a left lane and right lane of Greer cars. So they would match up a left lane other car to a right lane Greer car. Anyway, half the field. I mean, stuff like that, man. I don't know. I love it. It resonates with me. I like it, but I mean, going back to your question. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been blessed. Like you said, I don't have some state of the art car. I don't feel like I'm some state of the art driver. Things just, I've made some changes to the car, and stuff I put on it, it just works. Whereas some people have to go through 5 and 6 converters and carburetors and change. It just seems like if I change something, it just, again, if it's a blessing from the Lord, however you want to look at it, I put it on there and it works. And I don't have to go chasing stuff a lot. Now, don't get me wrong, I've had to chase some things and, work on things that want to make you pull your hair out. But for the most part, though, I can't sing a sad song. I mean, you want to talk about all the track championships, or 4 of them. I've probably got twice that many second places to Jay and Ronnie and Billy and Mike Moore. I mean, I'm not going to sing a sad song about that. I mean, there's people that would just love to finish in the top 5 or finish second or to win a bracket finals. And here I have. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to be able to do that, and a world championship and stuff as well. So,
in one car. The Nova.
Yeah, one car, yeah.
Yep. Is that the only car you ever? Is that it? Is that the only car you ever had?
Well, that I can call my own. I mean, I've drove my dad's stuff. I
know you raced it. Yeah, a lot of cars, but
that's the only car I can say was mine there. I mean, I kind of raced the Monza exclusively there right after Bill Revis. I mean, that's a whole nother story in itself. I mean, he wanted to see me have a race car. I started out in my dad's truck. And then it's amazing how that thing even run consistent, but it did. But then we had the Monza. Then that was the time I was going off to college and early 20s and stuff. So trying to figure out life and stuff at that point. So, but yeah, I mean, after I finished up all that and was wanted to come back racing, so my dad, he'd had his Nova all those years. I guess that's why I'm prone to Novas now. But after I got out of college, he was running the Monza, so you kind of had 2 racers in one car. And so Jeremiah Cars, with my buddy, he had a Nova that would foot brake, and I'd borrowed it, and I thought I really enjoy this foot braking, so that's kind of prompted me to want to buy my Nova. That was in August of '99. So, but anyway, this is the only car I can say is officially mine. I have drove other people's cars and me and my dad and stuff as well. So
it's family. It's family.
Sure,
it's not going anywhere. A lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's it ain't trick, it ain't nothing special, but it's been good to me. So I mean, I even tried to sell it. Brent Hyatt still reminds me. I tried to sell it at one time because I wanted to buy a big tired car and all. So, but I'm glad I still got it. I'd love to have my dad's old Nova, where if it's still a race car, where it's at. Yeah. I'd love to know where it's at in the world.
Well, in closing, I'll say this. You've won a lot, you've done a lot, you've had a lot of success, but you're one of the first to, like me, myself. I mean, I know what I'm doing out there, but a lot of times I'll say, man, what do you think this? I know that the bracket finals one year I did real well, and it seemed like you was there and you'd put your 2 cents in. I would ask you, I'd be like, what are you ever? And seemed like you always made the right calls. Just the other day I was talking to Bruce Patterson, and he was like, his car was acting up, and he's like, who come over here? Look at my Chad, but the be the first person to help. I mean, I got all the respect for you, because you'll do whatever for anybody at the racetrack, and appreciate you taking the time to come on here and helping us do this show and keeping it a success as well. But yeah, you're probably one of the most dedicated drivers, racers that I know. I would say that. Would you say that, Hank?
Oh yeah.
Dedicated. Yeah.
Now, Chad, I'm gonna tell you who your number one fan is your sister. When you do good or do bad, if you do good, she posts something. I mean, quickly. See, your sister is your number one fan, bar none. I guarantee. I guarantee your sister is as proud as you as anybody around. So yeah, I can count on her to. If you do good, we'll know about it because she'll post it for us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I appreciate the accolades there again. I mean, I appreciate friends and family. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Datsuns. I mean, we can all talk about racing. I mean, even at Christmas time, we still have a practice tree challenge race and all. But yeah, I mean, I mean, you know, and people ask me all the time. I guess number one fans. My oldest daughter, she's all the time telling me she's my number one fan, and they are. And so, you know, people all the time ask me like, none of your kids want to race, none of your kids want to race. And there, you know, there's other sides of that story. But the biggest thing is, I mean, you know, my dad didn't make me race. I wanted to race. That's what interested me. You know, I taught an interest, and I guess I learned, and I tried to, you know, I've been blessed to understand the numbers to an extent more than, you know, this bracket racing doesn't make sense if you don't understand the numbers. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm thankful for all my friends and family, and, you know, I feel bad when I'm up there doing interviews on that big stage. That's twice now I've had to give interviews after a race, and you think of 15 other things you'd love to say and people you want to thank and things you want to do, but it just don't come to your mind, or it doesn't come to mind anyway when I'm on that stage. So.
Yeah, till you walking off or going home, you're like,
oh yeah, I'm riding up. I'm riding home from Bristol. It's like, man, I'd love, you know, I didn't even mention I mentioned motors and mentioned Maddox race cars, but I mean Cody Spears, he helps me with the tires, and you know, I honestly, it didn't even. In my mind, I'm sitting there. They give you a little bit, or actually, as you're riding up the return road after you know, you don't have to give an interview here. So, honestly, the Fat Rabbit Stick Show, Tom and Rusty, Tom's like, now when you win, you got to mention this. It never crossed my mind till the second I was standing right there in the interest. So I'm glad that one came to my mind. But then you think of all these other ones that you wish you'd have told. So, and ones that's helped you out over time. But Chelsea, I'll get that autograph to you, and thank you, Brent.
Well, man, we sure do appreciate it. And Hank, I appreciate you stepping in. And Rusty, I ain't no telling what he's getting into. I hope he ain't a bad influence on Will or nobody at the beach.
Well, you know, they got these double O bleep show. You know, they have their attire. Somebody said Stitch was called in a Fat Rabbit and Stitch Show Speedo down there.
Oh,
I didn't know y'all got T-shirts and stickers. I didn't know you had other attire.
Yeah. He'll probably get our show canceled. It'll be the Fat Rabbit Show next week. That'll be it.
Well, man, we appreciate it. You want to thank anybody that you forgot now that you think about it, or?
Well, you know, no, you don't put me on the spot here, but nah, yeah, they're friends, family. I'm gonna tell this funny story because I mean, if you saw it, it's awful that, and honestly, if you look back, IHRA quit doing the interviews after. I guess me and Daryl Pittman just said they finally said we got to quit interviewing these guys. They don't know what to say. So, but you know that Speed Channel. I mean, they sit there and got that camera stuck up in your face after the interview. I was like, and I still remember. I mean, there's a cute little girl was interviewing me. I don't know what. Maybe that was distracting me some too, or whatever. But she's like, "Tell us about the long road to get here." And I said, "Nah, it ain't about 3.5 hours for me." I was like, "Oh my stars, what a moron here, man!" Good grief. So, anyway, I don't think I embarrassed myself that bad at Bristol the other week, but anyways,
you did good. You look good.
I ain't a professional yet, for sure.
No, that's all.
We appreciate it, and we'll see you Saturday if you're over there.
Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you.
I appreciate y'all letting me be on your show tonight, Tom.
Oh, yeah. You know, like we say, Rusty says, a mic and opportunity is all we need. And
that's all we need.
Yes, sir. Well, man, you have a great night, and I appreciate you hanging in here with us. We're going to turn it loose and see everybody this weekend, hopefully.
Okay, hope to see you Saturday.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
All right, see ya.
Palmetto Automotive Service Center is your trusted, locally owned auto repair shop in Piedmont, South Carolina. The shop is known for honest work, dependable service, and a commitment to getting the job done right the first time. Whether you need an oil change, brake service, diagnostics, or engine repair, you'll get quality work at a fair price. No upselling, no shortcuts, just reliable repairs from a shop that cares about your safety and satisfaction. If you're looking for a shop you can trust, give Palmetto Automotive Service Center a call at 864-421-7739 or stop by today. Proudly serving Piedmont and the surrounding areas with small-town service and big-time experience.
Is your car making strange noises, feeling vibrations when you brake? Don't wait until it's too late. At Mike Farmer's Muffler and Brakes, we specialize in keeping your vehicle safe and sound. Our expert team provides top-notch service and quality parts. Visit us today and keep your car in peak condition. Mike Farmer's Muffler and Brakes, where quality meets reliability. Drive safe, drive smart.